Hey, how are you guys doing? So, as you guys come on into this live, say hi, hello, hey, so that I can see who is on here. Those of you who are new to me, welcome to my space. My name is Beverly Walthour. I am a business strategist specifically for Christian female coaches who want to create more income and more impact without compromising their Christian values. I'm also a TV and radio show host. We film and record the TV and radio show here in Atlanta, GA. And so I think I gave all the announcements. I think I got it all, but if I missed anything, y'all let me know. And so I just want to double check, make sure that I'm live everywhere. Once again, as you guys are coming on into the room, as you guys are coming on in, let me know that you guys are here so that I can see who's on here. And I want to double check. For some reason, it doesn't look like I'm live in my group, but I'm just going to keep going anyway. So prayerfully it'll pop up the way that it's supposed to pop up. Yeah, that's weird. Like I see it in here, but I don't see the video part. So yeah, that's interesting. So like I said, hopefully, as a matter of fact, hey, there you guys go. Hey, Darlene, how are you? Hey. And so you guys, if you're catching this from the group, let me know, because like I said, it's looking a little weird right now. I can see the post, but I can't see the actual video. So that's a little weird, but because I do want to make sure. There we go. Okay, there we go. I don't know, Facebook and this they're doing this sales format thing, and you have to turn that stuff off. So hey, there you go, Terry Ann. Hey, Felicia. And so you guys, I want to come on here quickly and do what I call a little challenge. So those of you who follow me, you know me, I'm all about taking action. And so one thing that I know, me being a business consultant or a business strategist specifically for Christian female coaches, one thing that I notice, one thing that I'm always having conversations with either clients or people that are part of my community is about taking action. Hey. And so I want to challenge us. So, this is going to be a very, what I call an informal challenge, but I would love for you guys to join me on this challenge. And so a lot of us, as entrepreneurs, especially in the online space, we know what to do when it comes to our business. So whether or not, like we know, put out content that will speak to your ideal client, giving value, even if some of us don't know what that looks like. Like I give my clients specific examples of what that content can look like. But we know, give value, email your list, go live, blog if you're a blogger, if you're in joint ventures and all of that stuff, affiliates, like we know the things. It's the thing of actually doing. And for a lot of us, we feel like there's some little small piece. Like, Bev, if I had just this one little piece of my business, everything would be perfect, and all this, the clients would flood in, and all the revenue and the cash and all that stuff would flood in. And I'm not a believer in that. I believe it's doing little things each day in your business that will really get you the traction. So I was talking to a client of mine who's going through a rebrand. So she's doing a lot of the visual parts to her brand, and she's rebranding and stuff like that. And so I had asked her, I was like, so when was the last time you promoted something paid? And so she was like, yeah, I think it was like at the beginning of June. And I'm sitting here looking, I'm like, but wait a minute, we're at the end of June at the time of this recording, at the time of my conversation with her, because she's waiting on her rebranding stuff to get done. It's a lot of the visual parts to the rebrand. And this has always been my philosophy. This will always be my philosophy. And I know that I have some people on here who are branding coaches, and I'm not trying to step on any toes, but I am such a firm believer that, once again, I have yet to have someone to say, well, Bev, I didn't sign up for your coaching services because I did not like your logo. Bev, I didn't sign up for your coaching services because in your lives you didn't have blue on all the time. Like, that has never been a thing. My thing has always been, and it's always been with my people, you guys, people are paying for results. So they want to know what type of results you can help them to achieve. Now, am I saying that stuff is supposed to look raggedy and all that stuff? No, that's not what I'm saying. But I feel like so many of us are focusing on the wrong aspects to our brand versus, hey, can I help my people to get results? Hey, do I show up as the expert in what it is that I do? Am I showing up consistently? Am I letting people know how we can partner together to be able to help them in their life, their business, their relationship, their career, their health, however it is that you support them as a coach? And I really feel like if we just have that one more thing, then that's going to be the magic bullet. That's going to be the thing that's going to cause me to go over to get over this hump. And I don't believe that. Like I said, I really and truly feel like if you get up and you consistently have conversations with your clients, you talk to them about how it is that you can support them. You let them know that, hey, I see that you're struggling with X, that type of thing, that they will actually they'll connect with you better like that, because you're letting them know that, hey, I see you. Hey, because either you've been there before or you've helped other people who have been in those similar situations. And the thing is, you don't have to stay where you are. So for a lot of us, we're feeling like if I get that one more certification, or if I did take this one more, program on how to set up my Pinterest page, or hey, if I go through and I make sure that I have these certain brand colors, like if I just do this one more little thing, then that's going to be the magic bullet that's going to push me over the edge. And like I said, you guys, that's not it. Some of you guys are looking for these external things where it's on the inside. And when I say the inside, it's how God has skilled you, crafted you, anointed you, created you, so on and so forth, for you to be able to show up and support your clients. Now, once again, is there anything wrong with having a nice logo and your brand? No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. What I am saying is wrong is if you are so focused on those things over there that you are not having conversations with your people. If you are not letting your people know how you can support them and the results that you can help them get, then yes, that part is wrong. That is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. And for a lot of you guys, I'm telling you, if you just get up and do that live, I don't care if you do it live 6 o'clock in the morning, because that's the only time that you can do it. Remember, you have a global business. So it may be 6 o'clock your time, but it's 11 o'clock somebody else's time, or 6 p.m. someone else's time. You have a global business. So my thing is, instead of you focusing on those things over there, how about you do both? Why can't you have, if that's the part, you can have someone that's working on your brand and stuff, and in the meantime, while they're working on that, when was the last time you sent an email out to your list? When was the last time you hopped on a live and had a conversation with your people? When was the last time you put out content to let them know, hey, these are the top 3 things that you need to have in your resume in order for you to get that next job promotion? Like, when are you doing that stuff? Are you in people's, for instance, Facebook group and giving value? You see someone answer the question, and once again, instead of you being like, well, hey, somebody else to answer that question, if you know the answer, how about you hop on that post and you answer their questions? How many people have you connected with today? So you guys, don't allow, this social media will allow for you to connect with people. Don't let your social media just be for things where it doesn't make any sense, where it's not impacting other people. Once again, my people come to me because they want to create 2 things. They want to create impact and they want to create income. And that is something that you should focus on every single day. What can I do today to impact someone else? When I create that impact, that will also create the income as well. So many of us, especially as believers, because I'm talking to my believers right now, we will get so hung up on the motivational stuff, on the scripture stuff, that feel good stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if that is all that you give your people, do not be upset. Do not question God. Get up off the floor crying and screaming and stuff because you're saying God is not answering your problem or your question when you're not doing your part. Yes, there is a space and a place for the feel good stuff, but people also have to know how you can help them. Are you letting them know that? Marie, and this wasn't even what I tried. I wasn't even going to come on here and do this. I wasn't. But since I'm here. So you guys, I want to challenge you guys over the next 3 days. I want to do what I call a sales sprint. And so with the sales sprint, it is you creating income and impact. Income and impact. So I want to challenge us for the next 3 days. So I'm going to go live today, tomorrow, and Friday just to do this check-in with what I call a sales sprint. So there are a couple of things that you want to keep in mind. Once again, like I said, there's 2 things you want to do when it comes to a sales sprint. You want to create income and you want to create impact. You want to do 2 things when it comes to a sales sprint. You want to create income and you want to create impact. Those are the 2 things you want to do with a sales sprint: income and impact. Income and impact. Those are the two things. So that's the first part to your sales spread. You want to create income. You want to create impact. Those are the first two things you want to do when it comes to your sales spread. Another thing that you want to do when it comes to your sales spread, because this is the thing. A lot of us, we want stuff to just fall out of the sky. We want clients to fall out of the sky. We want opportunities to fall out of the sky. Now, can God do that? Yes. We know the God that we serve. We know the God that we serve. We know stuff can literally just pop out. It feels like out of the clear blue. It's not out of the clear blue. God is working things behind the scenes, but it's based on the seeds that you are sowing. So what type of seeds are you sowing? So to create the impact, what you want to do, sow your time and your talent. Well, Bev, what do you mean by sowing my time and my talent? So once again, if you want to create the impact, we're going to talk about the two parts to it. We're going to talk about the two parts to this income and impact. We're going to do both. And so once again, the first thing you want to do when it comes to creating your impact, the way that you do that, you want to sow your time and your talent. You want to sow your time and your talent. Well, Bev, what does that look like? Bev, what do you mean when you say sow your time and your talent? So your time and your talent. So this is when you show up to your community, because this is the part that's going to create the impact. So like I said, we're going to do it in two parts. So we want to look at the impact because, like I said, that's the part of what my people come to me for, to create the impact. To create the impact, you want to sow your time and your talent. To create the impact, you want to sow your time and your talent. So once again, Bev, how do I do that? So once again, that means you're going to carve out time. I say at least an hour, at least 1 hour a day over the next 3 days, today, tomorrow, and Friday. Those of you, if you're watching this on the replay or whatever, just calculate the next 3 days. Calculate the next 3 days. So you want to make that commitment that I'm going to carve out at least 1 hour for my business. And before you start hemming and hawing, woman of God, who made a commitment to God about this business, before you start hemming and, Bev, I don't have the time. Bev, you don't understand. Tell it to Jesus. Tell it to God. Because he was the one that you made this commitment to. You didn't make this commitment to me. You didn't make it to me. You made this commitment to God. You told God this is what you were going to do, right? So once again, an hour, and dedicate at least an hour. I didn't say it had to be an hour straight. It could be 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. It could be 10, however you do it, 20 minutes 3 times. You figure it out. You are an entrepreneur. Part of what we do is solve a problem. Figure it out. Figure it out. Because you doing what you're currently doing, how is that working for you? Doing what you're currently doing, are you getting the results that you desire? If the answer is no, can you find for the next 3 days? Can you find 3 hours, 1 hour each day for the next 3 days? Can you do that? Can you do that? And is it Latanza? Thank you so much for subscribing for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And like I said, you guys, get out of your head about, well, hey, Bev, I get up early in the morning. You have a global business. Just because it's 5 o'clock in the morning for you, it's 10 o'clock in the morning for somebody else. It's 5 p.m. for somebody else. So stop coming up with the excuses and partner with the Holy Spirit and say, okay, hey, how can we do this? God, you know my schedule. And some of you guys, you need to sit down and look at your schedule and ask yourself, are you even supposed to be doing half of the stuff that's on your list? That was a whole conversation we had yesterday. So go back to yesterday's live if you missed that part. Some of you guys have stuff on your schedule that's not even supposed to be on your schedule. Point blank, period. I'm just saying. Point blank, period. But find that hour. Once again, it does not have to be an hour straight. It can be 2 30 minutes or it can be 3 20 minutes, however you decide to do it. Well, Bev, I don't get done until 10 o'clock at night. Okay, so from 10 to 11, make it happen. Stop with the excuses. It could be midnight your time. Like I said, midnight your time is 6 o'clock for somebody else, 6 a.m. somebody else. So stop with the excuses. Because like I said, what you're doing now, is it yielding the results that you desire? If the answer is no, it's time to do something different. It's time to do something different. So like I said, right now we are talking about how do I create this impact in my business? So like I said, so your time and your talent, so at least an hour a day. How do I sow my talent? That's when you get up and you show them the value. So once again, what makes you the expert in what it is that you do? What qualifies you to talk about what you do as a coach? Get out there for the next 3 days and have these conversations with your people. That is you sowing your talent. And I tell you, when you take this time and your talent, you put that, okay, God, this is how you have skilled me, anointed me, crafted me, created, whichever word you want to use. God, I am sowing my time and my talent into these people. I'm expecting a return on this. What I'm sowing, I'm expecting a return on this. In return for that impact of you sowing your time and your talent, it's going to be some income there. But what you don't want to fall into the trap of, because this is going to be some of you guys, well, babe, I went live. That's not the only part. You guys, you go live. You put out the message to your audience. You send the email to your list. You choose one. You don't have to do everything. You choose a couple of those things to spend your hour doing. So if you go live for 30 minutes, then the other 30 minutes, I'm going to show you the next part to it. So once again, that talent part, that is you out there talking to your people about what it is that you do and how you can support them, letting them know, hey, I see you. I see what it is that you're struggling with. I see it. Like I said, either been there and done that, or you've helped other people to overcome that thing, that type of thing. Okay? So that is the first part. That is the first part of you sowing your time. I'm sorry, yeah, sowing your time and your talent. So that's the impact part. That's how you create the impact. And once again, you will have people that will reach out to you. People will reach out to you just based on that. So there are going to be some people where when you're sowing your time and your talent, that's going to draw people to you. So that's going to be those incoming people. But there are also things you're going to have to do to go out to meet your people. So that outgoing marketing that you're going to have to do, outbound marketing. So inbound and outbound. So that inbound stuff is that content that you're putting out there. But there's going to have to be some outbound marketing as well. What does that outbound marketing look like? Once again, the live stream. Go live. Every social media platform gives you the ability to go live. So go live. Well, babe, stop it. Stop making it about you. There is someone who needs to hear what it is that you have to say. Some of y'all about to get all over me. But listen to this. Doesn't God also tell us to speak the word? There are some things that we can pray and we don't ever have to voice it. But there are some things where clearly scripture tells us to speak a thing. How about you speak into the life of your people that you're supposed to support? How about you speak, open your mouth and speak into them? Well, Bev, can I pre-record it and then upload it? My answer to that would be why? Why would you choose to do it that way? Right now, all the social media platforms are pushing live streams. Because the reason why I asked, why are you doing it that way, is because a lot of you guys, it's because of fear. You're not doing it because there's fear there versus it being a legitimate reason. Well, Bev, I give it 5. Okay, then do the live at 5:30. Like, stop making excuses. For 3 days, you cannot dedicate time for the next 3 days to go live. This part right here. This part, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So live stream. Well, Ben, what do I talk about in that live stream? In that live stream, first of all, make sure that the title of the live stream addresses your ideal client so that your ideal client knows that you're talking to him or her. First of all, make sure your ideal client knows that you're speaking to him or her. That's the first thing. Talk to them about what they're struggling with, what their challenges are, what their pain points are, whichever one of those words they resonate with. Talk to them about it. And then let them know. So once again, you're telling them, hey, this is what I see you struggling with. This is one thing you can do about it. This is one thing you can do about it. So you let them know, hey, I see that challenge. This is one solution. And then have a call to action. Hey, if you want to know how I can support you in your situation, schedule a call with me or send me a message or drop a certain word in the comment section of the live. I just gave you a formula for your live stream. One, call out who the live stream is for. So make sure in the title, the caption up there, you tell who it's for. You address one pain point, provide them with one solution, and then let them know, hey, if you want to know how I can support you, let's schedule a call. That's your call to action. I just gave you a script for your live, right? Do that for the next 3 days. Well, babe, I just started and, look, didn't you just give value? You just gave some value. In exchange for that value, now you are asking them to schedule this call with you. You don't have to spend the next 30 days just giving value all the time. Stop that. That is a way for you to hide. You've given value. Now you want to know, hey, because you guys, there's only so much they can get in a live stream. They need to have that conversation with you, that one-on-one or that group setting with you. So that is one thing. Once again, to bring in the income, go live. Regina just said this. The next thing, message people. Have a conversation with people in Messenger. Connect with them if they're new to your brand. If they've been a part of your brand for a while, have a conversation with them to see what it is that they want, to see if whether or not you can support them. But have a conversation with them. Well, babe, I just hate when people come in my Messenger and they say, hey, and then the next thing they do is try to sell me something. That is not what I just told you to do. I didn't just tell you to do that. Nobody likes that. And I'm not saying to do that. But my thing is, these people are in your space for a reason. So if they're not friends, family, co-workers, old co-workers, then why are they connected to you? You need to figure out why they're connected. So in order for you to do that, you need to ask them a question, have conversations with them. Don't overthink it. Do not overthink it. So connect with people in Messenger. Email your list. Well, babe, I only email my list once a quarter when I'm selling something. Stop it. Have a conversation with your people in email over the next 3 days. Send out 3 emails. Hey, how about the 3 emails? Once you do your live, how about you email your list and say, hey, did you catch my live that I did earlier today? In this live, I talked about whatever the challenge was. I gave them a solution. So here's the link to go check out that live. Don't make it hard. Do not overthink it. I just gave you the content that you could use. So email that to your list. Don't make it hard. Or those of you who are bloggers, blog, have some link in there that's going to lead to something. So whether or not it's your freebie or tell them to schedule a call with you. Don't make it hard. But my thing is, I wouldn't even link it to a freebie. My thing is, let's make some money. Link it to your scheduler so they can schedule a call with you or your course or whatever it is that you're selling. Hey, how about this? Once you do the blog, email your list. Hey, I just did a blog. Here's a link to my blog. Check it out. I'm just saying. Once again, the written post, the written content that you put out there on social media. And I'm not saying you have to do all of these things. At least do the live. Which ones are your strength? Which ones are your strength? My thing is, I do all of these, especially the written posts, because my struggle is writing. Like, I'm not a strong writer. I can talk all day, but I also have to make myself write too, because not everyone can sit and listen to a 30-minute live. So then I have written content as well. So that way they can read the written content if they are not able to watch my live. Ask for referrals. Hey, do you know anyone who needs support with X? Ask for the referrals, especially people that you worked with before. Ask them. And then follow up. There are people you did sales calls with. Like I said, people who you started a conversation with, you didn't finish it. People who were clients before, and you may have something new. Follow up and just see what's going on with them. You guys, I'm telling you, these 7 things will help you to generate the revenue as well, that income. So we talked about sowing your time and your talent. These are the things that you can do. And like I said, you said, look here, guys, look, this is your business. These are people you told me to support. I'm showing up each and every day, sowing my time and my talent, and I expect a return on what I am sowing. And like I said, in exchange for that impact, the income is going to come. Okay? You guys, if you want to join me on this 3-day challenge, it's nothing formal. I just challenge you for the next 3 days to do these things that we're talking about. This is day 1. I will be back the next 2 days just checking in and seeing what it is that you guys are doing. So, hey, join me. Yes, 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 yes. You guys, I'm telling you, I want you to do this. And every day we're going to come back and we're going to check in and see how things go. We're going to check in every single day over the next 3 days. Okay. All right, you guys, I have to run. I got to go do a radio interview and I'm already late. So you guys, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, if you're catching this on the replay, join us in this 3-day sales sprint today, tomorrow, and Friday at the time of this particular recording. But whenever you catch on, just do it for the next 3 days. I've given you things that how you can sell your time and your talent. You guys, let's do this and watch what this does to yourself, your confidence. And then once again, watch how you create the impact and the income in your business. You guys, thank you. Say, hey, Dr. J. Oh my gosh. Hey. You know I love you to death, Dr. J. You guys, I gotta go. Like I said, I am late for my own interview. But you guys, thank you so much. And I'm going to be back over the next 2 days, tomorrow and Friday, checking in to see how we are doing with this 3-day sales spread. If you're just hopping on here, make sure you go back and catch the replay of this because I broke it all the way down for you. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. See you guys on the other side of this live. Take care.